Here to react is Vivek Ramaswamy, Ohio gubernatorial candidate. Vivek, this is one illegal alien story, but you get the sense that he had all the right views and he checked all the right boxes, and it was more than convenient and almost maybe a necessity for this school district to say, you bet, hire him.
Well, the reality is a couple of hard truths here, Laura, is that if your first act of entering the country breaks the law, it stands to reason you're going to continue to be more likely to break the law or at least behave in dishonest ways afterwards. That's just a basic fact. If you made just say, claim to be on asylum status or whatever it was, I don't know about this man's particular claims when he entered the country, but if he's here illegally, it predicts more illegal or at least illicit kinds of actions. The other thing is, as it relates to our school districts, and this is a deeper issue, we need to start hiring based on merit, period. That's it. We're in the middle of an educational achievement crisis where the average student in the United States is a full 4 years behind the average student in China. We don't have room for these gimmicks or these lowered standards. We need to start hiring for excellence again. And the idea that they couldn't hire anyone else but a guy who had apparently they knew not completed a degree program that he said he had actually completed in his application, and they still hired him, I think is an egregious failure of basic hiring standards. And the people on that board should be taking a long, hard look in the mirror for that mistake.
I think they should all lose their jobs. This man was making $300,000 a year. Yeah. He was a criminal. And they knew he had faked his resume, and they hired him anyway. And in the criminal background check, this is there's no dispute here. But now she's like, well, everyone's, people are good people. It's a complex issue. How many times have we heard that? And by the way, Jackie Norris wants to be the next Democrat senator from Iowa. That's what this is her resume. I helped screw up the hiring of the superintendent. So put that on her resume and vote for her. It's crazy.
That might be a plus in a Democratic primary these days, for all we know, Laura. But the reality is, people need to be held accountable for these behaviors. If it's an election at the school board, it requires other people to step up and actually hold the bad actors or at least the lazy actors accountable. And we need a revival of the culture in this country that once again prioritizes honesty, the rule of law, straightforward success and merit instead of just box checking, dishonesty and apologizing for people who have in many cases entered the country illegally and in certain cases gone on to commit other bad acts while they're here. That's just common sense. And the truth of the matter is, Laura, that might be a fraught thing to say in certain communities. The reality is 80+% of Americans agree with us on this. We just need the courage to speak that with the spine and actually act on it. And it's unconscionable that somebody who's making multiple hundred thousands of dollars a year at the public fisc, failing our public schools while lying on an application, having entered this country illegally. It doesn't make any sense. And we need the courage to say so.
Yeah, I went back and looked at the I-9 document that companies, individuals have to use when they hire people, and it's very easy to fake that information. I mean, you got to show a license and then have work authorization, some type of work authorization, or fake Social Security number. It's easy. It's way too easy. That whole thing needs to be changed and updated. Vivek, always great to see you. Thank you very much.